to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Now on the option. He'll toss it. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. The Scarlet Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Gets it to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Redhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. The Redhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Now on the return. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Parker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Got the 1st down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Yo, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The pull and throw off the RPO. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Gets open down the middle. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. It's complete on the right side. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Redhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Redhawks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. The inside handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Bunch formation for these receivers. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. We'll send the tight end in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. Takes the easy one to the back. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. The Scarlet Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Powers through the defender. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. They've got him looking to run, but they're going to throw it. Took care of it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Parker. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back on the option. The give. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. The snap sets up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Looking for blockers. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's small. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll do it himself. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Kick is in the air. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Zings it complete to the right. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pocket breaking down. That should be the final play of the first half. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. And he gets to the line and stops the clock with the spike, but this is still a really long field goal attempt and maybe a decision coming up. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Oxford. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
The Scarlet Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football bomber out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Redhawks decide to punt it away. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Making side adjustments here. Motion from the back. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll go to the ground. Steamrolls his way ahead. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. Tight end now in motion. They'll ride the hot hand. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets two. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Turning it on! Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The Red Hawks will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DB.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Red Hawks will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Gives it on the option. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So backing up with that penalty, and they can feel their own goal. Welcome to the house Roethlisberger built. Oxford, Ohio, on the campus of Miami University and home to the Redhawks. And we are looking forward to a fantastic game and a full house for this one. The Scarlet Knights will kick it away to start us off. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Redhawks offense will have the first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Redhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They're working that left side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. And the Redhawks will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Scarlet Knights offense has the ball for the first time. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finds its way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process anyway.
He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, he couldn't find any running room at all, and he'll end up taking a loss on the play.
Yeah, great discipline on defense, too, because if you're going to stop the option, you have to play assignment football. Everybody doing their job. There was just nowhere to go there for the QB.
And the Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got the first down. Looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Redhawks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted deep in his own end.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to scramble. It's complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back up now, here's second and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Offense in a bunch formation. The give to the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Scarlet Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Run in the red zone, it's Parker. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. First play of the period, 1st down here. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Buys a little extra time. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the 4th quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now if this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
He'll bring it out. It's Stoneburner. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Finds his man. It's small. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Vick. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll try the run. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Might be calling a hot route. Sends it back in motion. On third down, he drops the throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes the easy completion. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll try the toss to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Get it out on the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Touchdown, Rutgers. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. punt is on its way. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got the first down and still on his feet. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Leaves it with the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question: how aggressive will the play calling be? One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go right back to the run. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Oxford. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Yager Stadium there on Weed Eubank Way.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Red Hawks will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. Oh, it's a phony punt. They're going to run it with the up man. He's loose. And the gamble pays off as they pick up the 1st down.
They had the exact look they had practiced for and what they wanted. The up man gets the snap directly. He's able to use the speed, get the 1st down, and the chains are moving.
He'll do it himself. Makes a man miss.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the
breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window if the intended target was not open, and that's why that
gashes him in the middle, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's small. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Red Hawks getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. 3rd down coming up after that completion. Rides to back and leaves it. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the 1st down. And the Red Hawks will call on their punt team. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. The Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Still running at the 40. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Gives it on the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. He'll set up to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Weir. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And we haven't called his name a lot, and I think this offense, they need to find a way to continue to manufacture touches for the big tight end. And I don't care how you do it. I don't care where you line him up. He's that good, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to find him more often.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Scarlet Knights have this offense rolling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll toss it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a... Oh, he's got some space. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the third. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Touchdown, Rutgers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Bringing the heat. Going to try to get it himself. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. The Redhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the returner will be knocked down. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Scarlet Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The give on the option. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give as they work on that clock. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Quarterback extends the play. Creates a little room. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And the Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. It's 1st and 10 again. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Taylor wants to throw it. Under fire. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Scarlet Knights have pushed it inside the 20. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clobbered.
Gets the back moving. On 4th down, looking to pass. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking for room. It's Stoneburner. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Hauls it in. At the 40, there he goes. He's going to be out of bounds, but not. He gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Off the RPO, complete.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He wants to change this route. Taylor wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down. Here, turning it on. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. And the Scarlet Knights have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. And off from the shotgun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking for a crease. It's Parker.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board.
Gashing the D on the right. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Reads it, fires complete. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.